Man, hungry again, man. Trying to figure out $2 and down the store for some chips or something. Started touching my back, man. Don't make no sense, man. Think I'm about to get out of line or something.
Gotta do something.
I'm living
paycheck to paycheck, trying to pay the rent. Thinking I'ma shave forever.
They got me bit. I'm about to pull the move, about to rob when I'm blind. Let me call my partner Zero when she was so it's mine. When I'm going through a thing, baby, I really need to make some change.
Say I'm thinking 211 and that's the strange thing.
No job for no way for me to pay the bills. If you with me, then it's paid.
It's lavish and chill.
I've been waiting for a leap. Got a gal fine as hell, but I'm too broke to trick. I'm something thinking of a
bitch! What the fuck?
What?
Get out! Get the fuck out!
We taking a trip to the bar for Mr. Hector Bay. South the door, F-18 grand. Bring no, hit me, black, go. And might not ever change. And might not ever change. What is it? How ready to ride, but what's the deal?
Well, these hard heads standing outside. And they all eat rappers.
Guns against 20 equal 2
big yappers.
On against the flip of my plans they hid. In the trunk of the AK, with a one phone with a back
in the car, plus, it ain't no rush. We don't lay low.
Till his partner start to leave and then he's drunk on the floor. You know I heard it, this fucker for us going. Let's set this phone up with Michelle and let her do it. This going down, being right before we rise. He fine,
ain't his birthday, but it's gonna be his worst day.
Can't be on Debo, we both Curry's at Thursday. Call my shield so we can get it together. Man, I'm tired of being broke.
Let's get it together.
And might not ever change.
And it might not never change. I am a screwhead. I'm definitely a screwhead. I'm gonna let y'all listen to something, and I'm letting y'all in. I've been trying to
I like how that track sounds. Because the medicine I prescribed is for killing you. So make motherfucking face ready. Coming through my motherfucking way. Smoke joints, no more cigarillos. And if I'm on a murder mission, I'm not in my ride, I'm in a Reno. That's right.
Hold on. I'm a nerd. Now, what the fuck, man? Woo, this that shit right here. gonna let y'all hear that R. Kelly copy too. Right now we got what I'm actually holding 3 dogs right now. We got shout out to Honey, shout out to Queen B23. You know, I'm always open to information. She actually had to identify what type of dog I had, and it's crazy because I already had a name in my head that started with a BR, and she turned out to be a Breno. But got 2 tiger stripe. We got a red out there. That's Ace, Luke, Horse, and Aki. So me, I got really three for real. But it's pretty much 5. JR supposed to come get Brenda tomorrow. But yeah, so it's about because I don't think they gonna Ace and Deuce, they gonna stay. So it's about 5 now. And like I said, if you want a Patreon, then you know what's going on behind the scenes. So I'm getting ready for, you know, that situation and everything like that. I want to make sure that we look the right way and shit. So I'm getting both pins clean the right way. It's just like I said, you know, I don't like staying in apartment complexes. I don't like people being close to me and shit like that because I come from here. I come from Daphne, Alabama, like, you know, with air property. So it's always been land. And when you got a situation like that to where your house is, you know, it's family around and you got your own spot, it's hard to be in a spot to where niggas is walking and shit like folks is around. You know what I'm saying? Folks is around. I didn't mind that shit when I was at the Grove at USA with the girl from Ohio. But because I was in college, like campus type situation. But when I was in like Knollwood, even when I was in the Gray and Bayonet, I don't like niggas living around me and shit. Like you can't tell what's going on. Then anything can happen, you know. And I'm just too paranoid for that. Then for my screwhead, what the fuck? All right, here we go. I was shipping ball when that ball was really ball. And you lost your mind, 150 a line. I'ma need all mine or it's going down. Something wrong with my life. All that up and down. I don't want none of that, so give me my money back. All that up and down. What's that little man? All right, we'll get back into that momentarily. All right, so it's already too late. I'm not supposed to be out this late, so we're gonna get straight into it. Okay, bam. So shout out to that nigga Brian Turner. Brian Turner came through and he let me know that the bitch Summer Walker has come out during the holiday season, letting it be known that she does not need. I'm sorry, I made a mistake there. Summer Walker said her and her child does not need the father. I got a phone call from somebody that I respect, saying that this holiday season, it seems to be more tension in the household. And what I wanted to do, look at this. What I wanted to do was, I want to ask the question, why do you believe that around the holidays, especially Christmas, whenever you're co-parenting, or even when you are still in a relationship, why is that such a stressful time? Especially for co-parents, if you are not with that mother, that shit can just go anywhere. But before we get in that, Summer Walker, let me see. That is not the face. Let me show you the face she made. My nigga Brian said, this is the face of a bitch who don't like herself. And he's exactly fucking right. That smirk right there, I'm telling you some real shit. If she's not a NAB, her face is not even gonna be able to do this type of shit right here. This, like, I don't want to smile. Like, you got so much evil in you that you can't even smile all the way. And this is so important. It's so important, my nigga, because I want you to look right here. So you niggas, as I continue to say, you niggas continue to disrespect me, and act as if what I'm saying only applies to me, or some shit. That nigga ain't know what the fuck he was doing. That nigga ain't. And so you took a court side and all that. You tried to do all the bells and whistles that you feel you have to do as somebody in the entertainment business, and you still ended up like this right here. If a mother, and if a mother says we don't need you, that can be said out of anger, I guess. But as far as bringing it to social media, it's the same shit, my nigga. It's the same shit of, us having to take care of. We got to do the our own cleaning. So if we have a platform, y'all will be getting the Blac Youngsta rap trap episode on the Patreon very soon. I watch platforms drop the Blac Youngsta diss song to Young Dolph. These are the same platforms that wished condolences to the Young Dolph family. These things have to be pointed out because whenever we see somebody doing something real talk, anytime we see somebody doing something that is anti-black man, immediately we have to identify that person for one, and then we need to do some digging to find out who is funding them. See, this is where shit gets serious. This is where shit gets serious. The baby went on stage and told niggas, if you don't fuck with me, you probably out there in a car, you know what I'm saying, fucking with, you know, somebody with the same whatever, you know what I'm saying? You ain't on no different shit. You on the same shit. Some Saucy Santana shit. You know, he didn't say that. He said, you know, if you ain't fucking with it, then you out in the parking lot, you know, like how nigga would say, suck my dick, whatever like that. Which that just ain't my, certain words I just don't say. But what we have to understand is when he said that, a system made it to where, oh, my nigga, we gonna go and suspend you for 4 tour dates. We're gonna fine you this much. It's like they have their own motherfucking justice system. There will be no hate accepted when it comes to them groups. But if you want to disrespect, disgrace a black man, the entertainment business is the business for you. Because this is how the fuck shit go. This is how shit gets sold. This culture is about fuck a nigga. That's it. That's all. Anything other than that, you gonna be in a situation where, you know, you're not gonna get no exposure. You're gonna be kept underground. Summer Walker said, in the midst of, you know, all of these situations, in the midst of niggas shooting at IHOP, niggas shooting at the apartment complex, and all these other things, niggas is just going wild out here, going wild without guidance. Niggas having to learn how to be a man behind bars. Niggas not knowing how to deal with pressure. Niggas being over emotional. In the midst of us having these issues, a motherfucker comes out and says, we don't need you. Who in the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck is we? Because that child most definitely needs a father there. You know, when you think about this shit and all of these fucking coincidences, it's just a coincidence that, you know, the same race of people who cannot get 2 steps ahead without taking 10 steps backwards. A group of people where we want to be respected. We don't want to be killed in the street. We can identify that there is a problem. Our youth does not have guidance. Our little girls do not have guidance, which I'm going to the Patreon. I'm gonna extend that until what is it? We put in the votes for the new show on Big Facts Podcast. If you've not voted, go to the Patreon. That's gonna be a crazy show. It's a show about strippers. Our main issue is that we don't have guidance, and this is why I salute D Rose immensely. Anybody who really comes from this cloth of street nigga and is now actively working to wake children up, that's to be saluted. And he's on the Supremely Black podcast. But as we know, these are the type of things that get swept under the rug. My question is, we've been in this downward spiral. I'm sure you've seen the video of the some white man asking a group full of black women in the 70s or 60s or something, maybe the 80s, and he's asking them, do you think you need a man? I don't need no man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, at that point, we understand that this shit was actually man-made exactly for us. You put the dope in there, you put the poverty in there, so you give them you give them the disease. First you create a cure, then you infect a people with the disease, and then you sell them the antidote. Put dope in there, poverty in there. Okay, now everything's in disarray. It's chaos. Okay, hey, black women, look, let me holler at you. Look, that nigga tripping. Look here. Come on over here. Now, this is what we're going to do now. Now, you see what he doing out there. You see how crazy he is now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and give you free food, free housing, and we're going to give you a stipend. Every month, we're going to give you a stipend. You don't got to do nothing. You don't got to do nothing. We here to help. Now, you're going to get paid, go ahead, take your first check and go and get you a car. Okay, because we don't want you out here just walking around. Go and get you a car and you come back and holler at us and we'll go ahead and finish the paperwork. But what we got to do is we got to make sure that crazy man out there, you didn't know what it was, and look what's going on with him. You didn't know. So we gonna make it to where he can't come over here, because you really don't need him. You strong, if you don't know, you really the mother of civilization. You see, I wasn't supposed to tell you that now, but I want to help you now. So this is how we're gonna do it. Go on up there, tell them folks I said, give you enough to get you a little car, okay? You come back and holler at me, and we're gonna go and finish this paperwork. But you gonna get your car, because we're gonna make this thing right. Because I don't know what he on. You've been a good woman. You've been a good woman. I've been watching. So you good. Go on over there, get that car, and then come on back, holler at me, and we're gonna make sure everything's straight. And like I said, my nigga, if we talking about plans, we talking about scams, my nigga, that was a full fucking operation. Dog, Supremely Black Podcast, D Rose has a video on his channel where he is talking about how Black Wall Street got bombed and why it had to be destroyed. When I start looking at it, I know damn well she didn't do that. She did. I'm gonna have to call Katrina after this. I've been watching a lot of interviews, a lot of, I'm sorry, interrogations. I asked a question the other day. I said, what is what is name one similarity between a used car salesman and a detective? Come on, what the hell is Katrina? That shit crazy. And that's another good video she did when she was talking about the little boy being depressed. Okay, okay, hold on. I'm gonna get that because I keep on missing this. All right, shout out to that boy Colorado Rick. Colorado Rick came through and said, "Man, you be on your job. Keep pushing." Colorado Rick, I already know, big home. Yeah, we gonna talk. And like I said, this is part one. We doing part two tomorrow because I want to allow y'all to call in. And I got a special guest that's gonna be calling in. And it's gonna be something. US Network came through and said, "Peace, God. Salute to the nation. Rap trap men too." You already know what that is, my nigga. You already know what that is. So, and also shout out to my nigga, shout out to Roy Means. Roy Means came through and got his edition of deluxe edition of Head First 2. And I got another big home, and I'm gonna shout him out in a minute. But what an operation that was. A couple weeks ago, I came to y'all about that Fred Hampton situation, and I told you I called D Rose from the Supremely Black podcast, and I asked him what year was Fred Hampton, doing his thing, because I saw a like a press conference they had where it was Fred Hampton, the Black Panthers, and I think it was the Stones. A street gang was up there. And I wanted to know what year that was so that I can start trying to look at what things took place to where the gangs in Chicago went from going to black righteous meetings and standing firm to where now the only enemy of a gang is the people within the gang. And that's just that's some different on some gang shit. And I would have to explain it, but it's devolved into no nigga in Chicago wants any beef or any problem with any white people. His issue is with the niggas. And from them standing up with Fred Hampton to now for Chicago to be in the state that it's in, that means that it has to, something happen. So we got Black Wall Street. This is the way that I picture it. Black Wall Street, crack, guns just show up in the middle of places, like how pallets of bricks just end up on the fucking protest route and shit like that. They got guns just come out of anywhere. The TV is starting in Operation Mockingbird, Operation COINTELPRO. These are the two things that you need to look into, and also look into Operation Paperclip so you can see that our government don't give a fuck about working with evil people, as long as it will push their shit forward. And then look at MK Ultra, and you can tie all these things in, and a lot of things will come to your mind. But the TV starts to do its part, where it's starting to tell the black man and the black woman who they're supposed to be. And the way that you can do that, one good way to do it is, if I want the youth of this particular race, oh,
3 men convicted of home invasion will likely never walk outside of prison again.
Judge Mark Stoner is a no-nonsense judge who told the suspects in court today the way they treated the family was uncalled for.
That nigga there couldn't even hide his sweetness with the newscaster voice.
The decisions.
Prosecutors say in 2013, the trio forced their way into Nowak's home, beat and threatened his family, forced them to the ATM, stole their electronics, and made off with the family vehicles, something the victims say no other family should ever experience. Judge Mark Stoner ordered Adrian Anthony and Michael Pugh to both serve 88 years each at the Department of Corrections. Their co-defendant, P.1 Lundy, will do 72 years. Prosecutors pushed for a sentence that would guarantee the trio would never commit the same crime again.
But it went on for hours. I mean, what these two individuals, Mr. Nowak and his wife, Brittany, is just unfathomable.
Although tried and sentenced together, the judge wants the trio separated in prison, saying they are less likely to be a danger behind bars, a danger their victims no longer fear. For sentencing, wanting the judge to know the nightmare they now live. This walk to court is one of the last for 3 men convicted in a violent 2013 home invasion. In court.
Well, that look there. All of you little niggas who know that you not like that, and the way that you know that you not like that is if you are going to be looking this way, this face, this type of confusion is what you gonna be going through, and you not gonna be bouncing and bopping like the other nigga or the other nigga in the back who didn't give a fuck either way. That shit ain't for you, my nigga. Take your ass to school. Fuck them bitches, because you niggas is trying to be cool for the hoes. You don't understand. You don't understand that as soon as you get your time, that phone, that whole relationship is over with, my nigga. You just don't believe it because you ain't went through it yet. My nigga, you a good kid, my nigga. You came from a good family. Them motherfuckers don't have no fucking home or no family. These motherfuckers don't get, this is their motherfucking destiny, is to be nothing ass niggas. You was a good kid and you just wanted to, you know, be cool for the bitches and have some hoes and shit like that. Now you gotta bring 20 to the door before you have any conversation, and all of that shit is about to be fucked over. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that shit finna be fucked over once they bust y'all up. As far as break y'all from one place to the next one, niggas is gonna fuck over you, my nigga. Niggas is gonna fuck over you, my nigga. You not like that. You don't like to fight. You don't like nothing like that, my nigga. Take your motherfucking ass to school before you be confused like this nigga. But how you don't understand, like, you going to the projects and going to the apartments and shit like that, because that's where all the, you know what I'm saying, them street niggas who have been street niggas since they've been like 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? And they having to convince motherfuckers that, oh, no, he cool, that's my homeboy. My nigga, that's not where you gonna wanna be. I'm trying to tell you what's finna happen to you, my nigga. Ooh, I hope somebody catch you before they get you up there, my nigga. They finna do something crazy to you, man. And another thing is, when you look at when they leave out the courtroom, first, before I do that one, as they're walking into the courtroom, you still trying to put on for niggas. The fact that y'all got on different colors, that say it all. The fact that you going to court with a motherfucking billfold, with a fucking folder, that say it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, this not where you supposed to be at, my nigga, but these little kids done got you to go in a house with a family and put them in a car, take them around. That's what happens. And shout out to my hero. Shout out Keith. She I can't wait till her book come out. That's gonna be big. And like I said, my nigga, you know, this is what we're up against. And Brian Turner said something that was so heavy. You go out here with this type of shit, and then now you're at the mercy of the court, who already, this is the whole shit. This the whole shit. They've made it to where, I keep saying this, they can hide their racism. I'm telling niggas, hey, man. And like I said, this Blac Youngsta Rap Trap episode, this probably gonna be an hour long. Like I said, it's coming out early release on Patreon, because I need to holler at you, Blac Youngsta, and we gonna talk. You know, I got niggas all over and shit like that, but this is all a fucking cycle. It's a cycle. It's a fucking cycle. We continue to lose because of statements like this right here. Faces like that and statements like that. That's why we continue to lose. We don't need you. How in the fuck does a black child in 2022 and beyond, how in the fuck does a black child not need a motherfucking father? See, and like I said, I got a big day tomorrow. We have to stop this goddamn selfish bullshit. What in the fuck do you mean we don't need you? Let me show you something.
Let's go, let's go. And I'm not mad, like what is going on?
Bitch up here later with her baby daddy and shit. Hello?
I don't want to talk.
But dang, how you doing today?
Good, I don't want to talk.
Why you always tell me that?
Because I don't like talking to you. I don't like talking to you.
But you won't even let me ask the question before you try to answer.
You just said, how are you? You just said, how are you?
Oh my goodness. Demi, why you so rude to your daddy?
I
Hello?
don't want to talk.
But dang, how you doing today?
Good, I don't want to talk.
Why you always tell me that?
Because I don't like talking to you. I don't like talking to you.
But you won't even let me ask the question before you try to answer.
You just said, how are you? You just said, how are you?
Oh my goodness. Demi, why you so rude to your daddy?
I don't like talking to you.
But that doesn't give you a reason to be rude. You gotta honor your mother and your father, sweetheart.
Okay, I don't want to talk.
I get that much, but you don't have to be rude about it.
I said I don't want to talk.
I know that. I heard you the first 4 times, but you still need to stop being rude. That's the whole thing about it.
I'm telling you something and you're not listening.
Because I'm the parent, you can't tell me nothing. That's the thing.
So we go from these type of statements. Look how little that child is right there. Look how small that child is. You're telling me the same bitch who has no type of decorum, the bitch who has fucking pallets up under her bed, a bitch who, as soon as shit gets a little rough, she gonna go and cry and talk about she got social anxiety. You're telling me that she's going to allow her child to love a nigga that she's this mad at? This is why I said what I said about the system purposely miseducating our women. Purposely miseducating our women. Creating an environment to where nothing matters. If you do not feel like dealing with your children today, take them down to the fucking local hospital and drop them off and drive off. We've seen bitches get on the interstate, on the internet, and play talking about, yeah, CPS came, got all the motherfuckers, I'm free. And this is humor. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying that we've been at war since before 2018. We've been at war, taking major fucking casualties. When it's time, when it's times of war, a country will start a draft to where you actually have to go to the military and fight. You would notice I give a lot of military references because, as I said, I feel like a 9-week, 16-week basic training where you weed out the people who just want to wear the uniform to get bitches, they not going to go all the way through because it's too much shit. I admire that system because you can weed a lot of the bullshit out. Not all of it, but a lot of the bullshit. I was just telling, Rose the other day, man, about these internet fucking gang members. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Shameful. Shameful. You did that shit again. We are in every, so you saying with all the deaths, all the these motherfucking boys I just showed you, them motherfucker got 250 years. You saying there ain't no war going on outside? So in times of war, not only do we have infighting, but we're going to the opposition and talking about our soldiers to the opposition. You wonder why nobody respects shit. Nobody give a fuck about no protest or no fucking march. My nigga, if you was on board with the Black Lives Matter movement when it first started and shit, you might not have known. But as soon as we know that black life don't matter unless a white person is involved, how in the fuck does that make sense? We should need the goddamn judicial system. You can't see past your feelings? The nigga cheated on you, so now it's goddamn, we don't need you. What the fuck? He's not dating his goddamn daughter. Not trying to court hug or take out to the movies and shit like that. And this is the shit I'm talking about. Why is it around the holidays, all of this goddamn nothing ass bitch, nothing ass nigga fucking tactics come out the damn woodworks? If you don't give a fuck about the motherfucker, why in the fuck are you going out your way to pick with them? You not letting him see his child for Christmas, Halloween, or Thanksgiving, telling him whatever. Maybe you telling him he got to pay or whatever the fuck. But the nigga that you just met, you're putting up pictures of you, him, and your child. The only reason you doing that is to make the goddamn... In the middle of a fucking war, you round this bitch. How is that possible? And you nothing ass niggas ain't no motherfucking better. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna have a special guest on here, and we gonna talk about these goddamn social media, Instagram and Facebook goddamn parents taking the best pictures you've never seen. They Megan Good just broke up. She just got a fucking restraint order and a goddamn divorce filed on her right before Christmas. We too disoriented, my nigga. We too disoriented. We got too much shit going on. Where the phone at? Y'all don't have me on here too long. I gotta be there tomorrow now. You can call back in. My nigga, it's too much going on outside. You seen that nigga, that goddamn registered nurse? His reason for going down that bitch, what sent him over the edge is that he has children, but none of the mothers want to let him see the child. Regardless of whatever the fuck. People died about that shit. We don't need you. See, and y'all motherfuckers, like I said, you see we got all these late bloomers. Motherfuckers saying, oh, Meg Thee Stallion line. Motherfuckers saying, oh, same motherfuckers who goddamn tried to argue me down. You find out Meg Thee Stallion line. You find out FTN Bay line. Like I said, if you are someone who actually interacts with people, you should be able to know bullshit when you see it. We got to wait until the case come out. We got to see. What the fuck? Summer Walker is a nothing ass bitch because in the middle of a fucking war, where the only thing that we have is each other. This stupid bitch here. This bitch is stupid. This bitch is stupid. I'm telling you, my nigga. What do you want? Don't come in here touching shit, man. I'm telling you now. Don't come in here touching shit. Chill out. Don't come here with that shit. Just sit down, lay down. Don't go over there by that tripod. Don't go. All right. You good. Just chill. Just chill. I'm letting you chill. In the middle of a war, It's Christmas time, but you want to let it be known we don't need you. You want to let a father know that he's not needed. I'm telling you, my nigga, like this shit. And you know that's another thing, man. You know, the only real weapon that we have is unity. And the reason why we can't get no respect is because what the world knows is that even if we do protest today, tomorrow we're gonna be having a shootout in the goddamn IHOP parking lot. What they know is tomorrow we're gonna be goddamn outside watching a nigga shoot a nigga dead while motherfuckers is hollering World Star. It ain't hard to see that we not united. Big Facts Podcast, who we got on the line?
This is Katrina.
Oh, Katrina on the line. Speak on it now.
Already know.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I spoke about this.
Your background loud.
Okay, let me fix it. Hello?
Yeah, we here.
That's better. Okay. I said I spoke about this Summer Walker situation with her and her new dude in London on the track, and I told the new dude, his name is Larry, he needs to run while he has the chance, because he needs to understand that once he gets her pregnant, she's going to, and they have a little rift in their relationship, she's going to do him the same exact way.
Exactly.
Not dealing with her issues. So stop siding with her, or at least try to control her better over the internet.
Do you got a picture of the dude, Larry? Is that the thing you had sent me?
No. Oh, you talking about what I just recently sent you? No, that was the baby.
Oh, that's the baby. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have to go find one while we're on the phone.
You're saying that's
one in a minute.
You're saying that's Summer Walker baby.
Yeah, that's Summer Walker's baby.
Okay.
But yeah, for her to go on and say all that, we don't need you, like why? Why are you keeping all this riffraff up?
Real talk.
If you straight, if you have money, if you don't need him, why do you need to cut the internet that?
There it is.
If you got a baby, if you got a new baby for the dad, why do you need to come to tell the internet that?
Real talk.
You said amongst yourselves.
Who you said?
I'm just not saying anything.
Is Larry?
That makes you go ahead.
Is Larry in the industry?
Larry is like an up and coming rapper.
Oh my God.
Now you know people do play behind the scenes, so you know he might have wrote a hook for Migos or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So you never know how they really know each other. Or how he's trying to come up. From the outside looking in, he looks like he's a up and coming artist.
Okay.
But yeah, she's just do better.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
I always try to tell women that you have to stop trying. You have to stop beating up on yourself, because she know that she did wrong, and she just doesn't want to admit it to herself. She don't want to admit to herself that she fucked up. And since she fucked up, what she can do is just blame everybody else around her. So the first person she's going to blame is London.
That's crazy.
If she fucked up, just take the L and keep it pushing. That's what makes it mind-blowing, is because you got a new dude.
How long they been together? How long they been together?
Now, he posted and said, I've been in the picture. He said he was there before London. So basically, what she did was, Summer was like, okay, nigga, you ain't really popping yet. So let me go find a nigga who won. Now the nigga who was on, he did her dirty. And she ran back to him because he really likes her.
So it's on some Nicki Minaj shit.
He really likes her. Yeah. Something like that.
He actually had feelings for her, and that's what.
And she dubbed his ass for the richer dude. for the dude that was on, for the nigga that was popping.
Oh.
He dubbed his ass and was like, oh, but when the nigga that was popping dubbed her ass,
she ain't like it.
Oh, I do like you, Larry.
Look at this weird ass nigga, man. Like, hold on. Okay, so this the nigga right here. Here go the nigga right here. So they got matching tattoos. And let me put this out there. See, because this the shit I'm talking about. This the shit I'm talking about. You weird ass niggas thinking that you got something, and that's how a nigga know that you not really cut like that for real, my nigga. Summer Walker is a weird bitch anyway. She a weird bitch anyway. And so y'all motherfuckers is probably in that bitch not taking baths together. That's why you will go, and that's what I'm saying. You cannot, and this is extremely important, do not gauge the level or the degree of love by your standard. Just because you say, if I got a nigga tattoo on my face, or if I got a bitch tattoo on my face, I'm gonna have to really love her. That is not their standard. Their standard is our first date says that we get a tattoos on our face. Because of their mindset, clout chasing, we're gonna do something that people can see. We're trying to overcast our love. And both motherfuckers will do it because in the back of their mind, if this shit go bad, you know what I'm saying, I can slip out at any time. Do not gauge relationships and or the degree of love by your standard. Summer Walker and this lame ass nigga right here, that might have been the door opener, being that they're both clout chasers. This could seem like, yeah, we're going to do this off the top. We're going to do something to break the internet. We want to do something to have them talking about us. But Larry, you don't understand. It is not the nigga. It's not the nigga. It's the bitch. So it's not going to be anything that you can do to keep this relationship. There is nothing that you can do to stay in a relationship with this bitch right here. This bitch has issues, and this is what you niggas don't understand. This is what you don't understand. You thinking that it's about you, not understanding you are a pawn on the table. This is, I just told you about how a bitch will tell a nigga, you got to pay me $70,000 if you want to see the baby for Christmas. But then he don't send it, and she'll take a picture with the new nigga holding the goddamn child in a family photo. And a bitch who will do that, a bitch who's searching for external validation, a bitch who's searching for a sign that I got to him. I want him to call me screaming and yelling so I can say, you know, you should have thought about that. Like, this is your whole plan, is to make him mad. And you lame ass niggas will do the same shit. You niggas will really go and fuck a bitch just so that you can make your bitch mad. Your whole focus is her. And you're so focused on her that she needs to feel where I'm coming from. Larry, if you lay down and let her run over you, she's going to lose interest. If you try to stand up too tall, she's going to lose interest. There's going to be a clash there because what she needs, what she thrives off of, and what she consumes to keep her going forward is drama. There's a bitch that avoids the drama, and then there's a bitch that lives off of it. And there ain't no accidents out here. If you are so encompassed and submerged into social media validation, there is no fucking way that you've actually had time to deal with your real issues. You're so worried about looking rich, you never do research on what to invest in. NFTs, Bitcoin, stocks, real estate. You don't give a fuck about none of that because you're so focused. I'm finna get these new Balenciagas. Yeah, I'm finna shit on these niggas with this new haircut. Oh yeah, I'm finna drop that motherfucking SRT. You so interested in showing that, oh, I'm good, I'm strong, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I say the NAB coalition is so dangerous, because whenever you can say retarded shit, same shit with this FTN base situation. The moment that you can talk retarded shit and anything you say, you will just automatically get pumped up. You'll automatically get put on a pedestal. We have an issue. And that those people are the people I feel are the true agents. Because if we're trying to move forward and actually accomplish something, but we got Jordan Tower, Adam 22, DJ Vlad, any of the other Anglo people, or these other fucking YouTube channels that don't show their face. Every 5 seconds, they're letting you know that niggas is beefing, and hope niggas ain't forgot about this, because shit, y'all niggas still ain't got y'all lick back. And I feel the same way about these bullshit ass gossip websites. It is 3 years ago today, Young Jock dumped fucking Carly Red or whatever the fuck. This is the type of shit they want to continue to pump in. And I'm wondering, how in the fuck can you be surviving off of black drama, but be the first motherfucker to say, y'all, this fucked up. We got to do something about this. Hands up, the police, Arkansas police kill unarmed black man. And then you find out it was a totally different fucking story. These agents of confusion need to be called out. They need to be pointed out, and they need to be identified. How in the fuck is Summer Walker the motherfucking idol? How is she the idol? How is this? Hey, don't. You bet. Lay down. Just lay down. She's the idol. Kodak Black is the idol. NBA Youngboy is the idol. To me, that shit look like they trying to herd motherfuckers. How is that the standard? How in the fuck can you be sick of police killing unarmed black kids, but when a nothing ass bitch speak for her child, she made the choice for her child. You don't need a father because he cheated on me. Now you got this nigga driving down the highway trying to have a conversation with his daughter, and she giving him the same sass and the same attitude that the bitch has. So you passing down that generational hate. And what motherfuckers don't see is, all right, so this is day one. Day one, the baby's born. The NAB says, we don't need you. Okay, day two is when you look at the little girl on the phone telling her daddy, I don't want to talk to you.
Hello?
I don't want to talk.
But dang, how you doing today?
Good, I don't want to talk.
Why you always tell me that?
Because I don't like talking to you. I don't like talking to you.
But you won't even let me ask the question.
So that's day two. But day three, what you have is that those girls who was stealing out the store, the girl run up to the car and she try to open the car and the security running behind her. She try to open the car and them bitches drive off on her. Or
this is what a cheater looks.
Get off that nigga. I've been kissing you. You been sucking on other nigga fucking dick. You been sucking on the fucking nigga.
Bitch up and laid up her baby daddy.
Hello?
That's day 3. Day 1, you speaking for the daughter, saying she don't need no father. Day 2, when the child's 7 years old or something like that, I don't want to talk to you. And then day 3, this bitch is walking around in a fucking twerking circle with her ass bleeding. How in the fuck don't you need a father?
Fox 5 exclusive. It may have looked like.
Or this how she end up.
Fox 5 exclusive. It may have looked like a romantic night out between a man and this woman, but Atlanta detectives say it was anything but a love connection. They say the woman wasn't really interested in the guy.
Yeah, they say what she was eyeing was $1 million worth of jewelry. Fox 5's More Stiggs has exclusive images of some of the jewelry that investigators say the date took from that man.
Atlanta investigators have a warning for men. Better be careful if you're looking for an instant love connection. Does this woman look familiar? Over the weekend, Atlanta police say she swindled her date, starting with an opening glad to meet you conversation at a Roswell Road night spot. After some food, the two visited a Buckhead adult entertainment location, and the party went on to after midnight. But the night did not end there. Last stop, a swank hotel. Now here's another surveillance image, and check out what the date who's behind the young lady is wearing. Lots of jewelry.
He reported that the jewelry was worth approximately $1 million. He advised before he went to sleep, he took his jewelry off and placed it in the hotel room's safe. When he woke up, he noticed that the woman was not in the bed with him anymore. He did hear the shower going, so he assumed that she was taking a shower at that time.
Instead of getting clean, police say the woman cleaned out the safe. She had left that hotel hours before the gentleman woke up.
We would just say be careful who you allow into your hotel.
And there you have it. We are going to have to start, dog. And like I said, I'm gonna holler at the lieutenants and generals and see, because I don't want to beef with no YouTubers. I don't want to beef with, platforms and shit like that. But we have to start identifying these fucking people. I think yesterday I told Katrina that as I look on this internet and all of these, taking in all of this shit, understanding, and that's why ignorance is okay. That's why ignorance is bliss. Hold on, what is she saying?
I'm checking. Disclaimer 3. Drug dealer 2. 95.
95-1. Oh, 95 fellas, we are winning. Hold on, 75.
They are working. You are working. Welcome back to Conversations with me. I'm your host, Katrina Gibbs. Thank you for coming back. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.
I gotta find out what Katrina used on her face. I don't know what video that was. That shit was just, I'm talking about glistening. It was so pure. Look at it. But no, like I said, I was telling Katrina, I said, as I start understanding this issue more, I can kind of feel myself getting a little bit more heavy. Not only, mentally, but physically. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is so much confusion in our community. And I told her, hey, Brenda, come on with that shit, man. When I was outside, my nigga, I wasn't fucking with no social media. I was just outside in front of that gas station. You know what I'm saying? Moving around from Pritchard to West Mobile and shit like that. Just listening to, CDs you buy from the CD man. That's how I know who the top 5 trap rappers are. And my word cannot be debated or negotiated. But a nigga ain't had this type of weight on him. Nigga ain't had this type of weight on him. Like, this shit can really, when you are somebody who is not a talker, you're not no nigga who just talk. You somebody who actually wants to help and make a change. Talking just that's not a nigga MO. Nigga want to do something. Dog, this shit can get fucking overwhelming. It can get overwhelming because it's like, dog, how is this possible? You can't see that you're feeding the child, whether it's a boy or a girl, you're feeding them to this goddamn system. This system ain't did nothing good for you. This the same system that you boycotting every time they kill one of them. They kill your son, they kill your uncle, they kill your brother, your daddy, your granddaddy, your godson, your nephew. They kill them out there. But this is you can't see that you're getting paid by the same people who killed your loved one. How is this hard to understand? And furthermore, into it, what is it about the holidays that just makes a motherfucker feel like this is the holiday where I want to really get back at this person? Katrina, I want to ask this question, and I want to ask this question here. When it comes down to a relationship ending on a bad note, what is an acceptable time frame for a female to be able to get over it? And I want to know what is, because this is what I'm seeing. And like I said, we've had people get killed on these holidays and all these situations. From a female perspective, let's say that the two people in the relationship, they were in love. They were in love. What is, and there's a child involved, what is a good enough time to where I get over it, let's co-parent? What is the time frame? Because I'm all for, I know we ended on a bad note, so I don't, want to rush into it. What is a realistic time frame?
Okay, I'm just going to ask you, before I answer, I'm going to ask you one question. Now, what is this bad note? Is it just cheating?
Cheating, yes, bad note, cheating. I want a real answer.
And I'm just being honest. It's hard for me to answer this question, but I'm just thinking back to when I was less enlightened. I would probably say like a 6 months to a year.
Woo!
Because now I just don't understand it. I mean, me being older, a lot more wiser, because I can look back and say I did a lot of dumb, stupid shit. Just me being older, man, I try to suppress drama as much as possible. Who the fuck has time to sit up there and just stand on the nerve of a problem? Like, who has time for that to think about it? And you gotta think. I would have did it, and I should have did it. I would have did it. Like, it's like you were just saying about it feeling heavy. That does feel heavy on your chest. You don't have room in your mind to think about other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when a child.
You have to. What you say?
Especially when a child is involved.
Yeah, and that's what, once I had my son, I knew that it was just a different ball game. I swear to God, I just knew it was a different ball game. It wasn't time to play around no more.
Real talk.
I'm telling you, when I had my son in the hospital, I was speechless. That's no lie. I was in the goddamn hospital, and I just couldn't say nothing. And the reason I couldn't say nothing is because I said, this shit is real. Hold on, wait a minute. This shit real. And, of course, it's more to my situation, but it just was like, no, this ain't play no more. This baby is outside your belly. It's a real life human being in front of you, and you're about to have to take care of this human being. So it was like real life mommy mode just kicked in.
Yeah.
I did not know nothing about being a goddamn mom until I pushed my baby out. None of it was real until he was born. And I was in the hospital, quiet as a motherfucking mouse. Damn. How am I going to do this? Everybody tells me it's hard. I know it's hard. But how am I going to make this a better place for me and him?
Yeah. And that
having a baby. Now I don't know I don't know if these bitches just be so in love with the nigga to where they just can't let the shit go. Because I understood my situation, I knew it wasn't built on love. And if we gonna be honest, man, it's like 4 motherfuckers in the world who shit really built on love. It ain't really a lot of people out here in love, man.
Hey, and you ain't lying.
They think they are. They think love is good sex. They think love is money. They think love is material items. So when those things are getting snatched away, oh, he don't love me anymore. You know what I mean? Like, the love is gone. And it's like, that's not love for me. Love is just really having my back. Not when I'm wrong, not when I go blow people's heads off, but just when I need you, you there. And you there with no questions asked. You know what I mean? That's love to me.
That's real, and that's so real.
Hold on. So I don't give a fuck when you go fuck that other bitch. But when I tell you this is happening and you right there on the phone, you right there at the door. Okay, that was sex over there then. You get what I'm saying? The sex over there. Because you was here when I told you to be here. And if you were creating a relationship with that woman, all right. But when I still need you here, man, just be here. And don't have to be a relationship for me to love you.
Woo!
You have to understand that I am in love.
Yeah.
I'm in love. I love you. That's why in my situation, I can say, I'm not in no situation where I hold no grudges. Because I got me, and that was that silence in that hospital when I had my baby. Because I knew I was going to figure this shit out. Financially.
Yes.
Mentally. You know? When you're so dependent on another motherfucker, and it's keeping up a facade for social media, it's hard to get up out of that.
Fuck.
Because you're pleasing people that you don't even know. So you're waiting on them to be happy with everything that you do. But it's hard to be happy in real life every day anyway.
Yep.
So for you, to be happy for you,
real talk.
Man, you playing a real mind game that's sickening.
Real talk.
Man, it'll fuck your head up. And I see why people go and harm people on camera because they've been going through your story. Oh yeah, you've been going through it, bitch. You've been going through it with it. That's why I said it's funny when it's on the timeline. But when he went to go kill that ex-wife and that ex-girlfriend, it wasn't funny no more.
So what?
Everybody was laughing and enjoying the drama.
Yep.
But now that it's out here in the public and he got a gun and
fuck, I knew that was gonna happen. Man, shout out to Katrina. Katrina, the phone went dead. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Y'all ain't gonna want to miss tomorrow, man. Y'all ain't gonna want to miss tomorrow because it's going down. Hold on, let me see here. Hey, shout out to that Delonte Johnson. He just ordered his copy, the deluxe edition of Head First 2. Shout out to that nigga Brandon Boyd. Brandon Boyd came through stupid. Said keep going up. You already know what it is. That nigga Tyrone Johnson. Gotta give him his love. That nigga put it in. I'm telling you, that nigga, he's a member. Real talk. Shout out to Latrell Tresalis. I don't know. Jalen Butler said, I just had my new baby girl, December 12th, 2001. Salute to you, my nigga. That's what we talking about right now too. Shout out to that nigga Derrickston William. Derrickston William said Carbon Vet 9. Ayo Nation, man. Appreciate everything you do. I appreciate that love, my nigga. You know Michael Jackson. You know that nigga gotta come through and put it in heavy. Tyrone Johnson, Men Too Movement, AO Nation's mother, keep our boys safe. It's easy for them to be destroyed. Thanks, AO. You the truth, man. That love. Shout out to Tyrone Johnson. That nigga always showing love. Mello Jones. Okay, he said put that on the Men Too Movement. I got you, my nigga. I got you. Let me see. And we had the cash. Yeah, like I said, we gonna put it in tomorrow. Tomorrow gonna be big. That's why I said I gotta get to sleep early. I appreciate all the support, all the love. Tomorrow we're gonna have this conversation, and we're gonna be honest. We're gonna be honest about it. We're not gonna flex and live no fantasy life or nothing like that. We're gonna keep it real for what it is, and let it continue to be serious. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna play with this thing. We're gonna let this thing really be what it is. These type of actions have to be called out. These type of going against the black man, going against the black woman, like none of this shit will be accepted. That nigga Dre, shout out to that nigga Big Meeks. Big Meeks had to come through. He said, showing love. I appreciate that, Big Meeks. I think I need to holler at you too. Go to the Instagram. I think I need to scream at you. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna point out all anti-black man, anti-black woman We're gonna point out these platforms and we're gonna ask them direct questions, because a lot of motherfuckers are trying to live in the gray area, right there in the middle, where it's like, well, I'm just reporting the news. I'm just. But you'll be the same you'll pull a Bobby Billions, and I've not forgot about you, Bobby Billions. You will be getting your stupid rapper episode. No question about it. We had a lot of work to do, so I got behind on everything. Like I said, at this point, the Rap Trap book and the Men 2 press conference, Florida trip, telethon, and the actual protest. These things take priority. Shout out to that nigga Mello Jones. I can't say that enough. If it was not for him, and y'all need to thank him, because if it wasn't for him, I would not be able to get this book done as fast as we're getting it done. Make sure you go to Amazon and support our brother Mello Jones or Brad Mays. Third Second Chance is his latest book. He'll be in the comments, and so you'll be able to follow his channel from there. He just did a very heavy skit. I love that. I love the ambition. That's what we drive off of. Katrina is going crazy right now. If you go to Conversation with me, Brenda! Yay! Man, you know goddamn well that nigga House of Wolves, man, was not finna let the show go off without him goddamn showing love. That nigga said taxes. That nigga said he paying his damn tax. Real shit, my nigga. That's something else we got to keep in mind, is that we are AO Nation is the number one what do they call it? Number one support group within independent hip hop media. And that not only comes from the Patreon numbers, but just the support, period. So by the numbers of how many people watch the show and the views and all that, whatever, we turn out the biggest ratio support by viewer or whatever like that, like to where we don't nobody support the show like we do. The other nigga or whatever, that nigga is my nigga. If what got you, if what people are watching you for is because you came out as a victim or you was tied in with a celebrity any type of way, you know what I'm saying? Like it's two different things. Like we built this shit strictly from niggas being real niggas. I was talking to that nigga Tyrone Johnson earlier today. I got him working that the Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lane case, just getting all the research and shit for it. But I was telling him, like, I don't see anybody being able to overcome us because there's no gimmick here. You know, it's not no gimmick here. And we was talking about the relationship shit. It's crazy. Like I said, it's crazy. I'm blessed. We will continue to be at the top of we'll be in the top percentages of platforms and group. I don't know, what do they call that shit? AO Nation or whatever. What they call Nicki Minaj is the Barb's. Beyonce is the Beehive, and then Rihanna, that's the Navy. But I think those might be fan clubs and shit like that. Like, this is some real family shit. Like, but that's something else. Like I said, we got a big day tomorrow. I should be, man. Shout out to, man. I'm looking up and these niggas steady got, man. Shout out to that nigga Joseph Gilbert. Joseph Gilbert said, "Men Too movement, the beginning of something major." You exactly right, my nigga. And like I said, the energy that I get to really sink my teeth in and do what need to be done, no matter what it comes to, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I can sit back and I ain't gonna say that on here. I'll tell y'all on the Patreon on that. But the reason I can do that is because the reason I can sit back and work on the book, work on the trip. And like I said, I was telling Tyrone that too. We got 2 potential cases in Georgia that I'm seriously looking at. But like I said, my worst fear is to protect a actual predator. So we have to do our homework on that. That's something else. But like I said, the reason why I can sit back and not be tripped out about YouTube and shit like that is because over here it's not just about, you know, uploading videos and shit like that. Like, we're actually doing real shit. And the fact that I have a team that supports me the way that y'all do, my nigga, it's that shit. Having a support system is a fucking game changer when you know that it's people behind you that are rocking with you the long way. It put that fire up under you. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody who shows love. Y'all make sure that y'all be here tomorrow. Shout out to that nigga Jupiter, man. Niggas ain't done, man. Jupiter come through and said, love, my nigga. You know what the fuck it is, Jupiter. Stop acting like you don't know what the hell we doing, my nigga. Shout out to that nigga. Where is where is shit? Okay, it's still on there. Well, yeah, the Hive. Katrina, thank you for, oh yeah, most definitely. And the way that you can thank me, Katrina, is by telling me what your secret is. Look at it. Look at it. Let me see. Can you see it? Y'all can't really see it like that. I'm to my her face, it just look like it's like you can tell. I don't know how you can tell, but you can tell she don't have on. You can tell she don't got no makeup or nothing. Oh shit, I forgot about Ken Deo too. Y'all gotta see this shit. This nigga Ken Deo went crazy. If you've not seen the most recent animation by Ken Deo, can y'all see it? I don't think y'all can see her. Why does everybody think Brenda is a bad name? Y'all crazy. Yeah, like the Proactive commercial. Like, look at her. Like, see, like, look how her cheeks is shining. See, when they be having on makeup, they should be like, it be dull and dead. What was that damn video she did? She was telling me what cis meant, how women in today's society.
I'm going to try to say this as delicately as I possibly can, but money is quite literally the only thing a lot of cishet men bring to the table. No, because really think about it. Most of you guys can't stay faithful. Most of you don't possess emotional intelligence, so women are left doing the emotional labor in the relationship. Most of y'all don't carry your weight when it comes to the housework or the children. And most of you guys can't satisfy women sexually, which means the bulk of your value stems from how much money you make. On top of that, a lot of cishet men don't even like women, so why are we acting like this isn't a two-way street? The same way women will enter relationships with men solely for money is the same way in which men enter relationships with women for consistent sex. Women don't seek out men with money because we're just manipulative users by nature. It's because we see through men, and we know that if we attach ourselves to someone who barely sees us as a person, we may as well be getting something out of it.
Welcome back to Conversation with me. I'm your host, Katrina Gibbs, and I really didn't want to speak on this, but let's talk about it. As you can see that video that played in the beginning, all I can really say to start this off is welcome to Conversations with Me podcast YouTube page. And today's question of the day is, which one is worse, a nerd with the bag or a nerd cop? Now, I know the word cop is really triggering in our society right now, but I want to know, what do you think? Which one is worse, the nerd with the bag or the nerd cop? Now, I say the nerd with the bag. I'm just going to go out there and say the nerd with the bag. The nerd with the bag is just... because you're more likely to run into him. You know what I mean? Like, most of us run into the cops, believe it or not, during traffic stops. We're not these big criminals that everybody want to paint to be. Most of it is during traffic stops. That's your most interaction with the cops. So, once again, I ask, which is worse, the nerd with the bag or the nerd cop?
I just did that.
Thank you and have a good day.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
Welcome to this Tuesday morning, and I hope it's a beautiful Tuesday morning wherever you are.
Yeah, my nigga. Nigga can't tell me shit, my nigga. Like, you know, you can't tell me shit. Like, look at this shit. Look at all this shit that she got going on. The camera, the mic, the background. Come on, my nigga. Like, a motherfucker's not gonna tell me that they are not purposely fucking trying to hide her shit. You can't tell me that. Look at this. I think that might be the one. Look at it. I'm talking about that shit look like... See, and that ain't just the light either. Oh yeah, that was the one. This the one. This the one right here.
research and that and this and you're nasty, you're disgusting. Think about why you clicked. Think about how drama-filled you are. Think about the filth that you want to see. Think about what you want to take in your mind before you even try to make and place judgment upon me.
Real talk.
The situation. Just think about the
real talk. Nigga, that setup look like this shit ain't no normal shit. This don't look like nobody who's starting off and shit like that. You can't tell me that shit, my nigga. She got a whole, and she got another one that's a game show. No, my nigga. No, shit, no. And like I said, as soon as I get over all this shit that's going on with the protest and, you know, all that celebrity shit, yeah, I'm probably gonna end up going up there. And we gonna probably do an episode or something. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. That probably should have been a surprise. That shit gonna be crazy though. Can y'all imagine that? Whenever I got down, go to Ohio, that's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna go out that bitch acting retarded. I swear, that shit gonna be fun, man. But you know, Big Homie, you know, salute to him. I think he's in Cleveland. And niggas saying them niggas in Ohio, them niggas ain't on that they ain't on that play shit. Like that, see what I'm saying? Like that type of shine and moisture and glisten. My nigga, I'm telling you, I've been doing this since I was 17 years old. Professionally since I was 25. You got the image, you got the drive, which is the work ethic, you got the personality, and you got the work ethic. And there's a market for it. And the image is not just how the person looks. It also has to do with the way the set looks, the way the show is, you know, moved along and shit like this. This is not no beginner shit. So I'm anxious to get up there and we go ahead and go into it and we see what's really going on, because in order for this shit, look at that, look at that, see that shine? Damn, that look like she plastic. Just go to Conversation with Me podcast and watch. Mm-hmm. I got lost for a second there, but no, like I said, that shit is important. That skin shit, that shit is important. And that's what I'm saying. Like that's the shit I'm talking about. Like that's what I came up off of. You know what I'm saying? Like when we were going to the club and shit like that, and going to Battle of the Bands at Lad People Stadium, and shit, like. Girls wasn't wearing makeup like that. Girls was not wearing makeup like that. And it's crazy because it's like that shit is so heavy nowadays. When you think about it, that mean that our age group, that's where all the real bad females was at. like, because it wasn't no surgeries, it wasn't no you going to school with makeup and all that shit, going to the mall with makeup. Motherfucker were real deal coming outside just like that, putting on some lip gloss, and it was like that, my nigga. These days, it's so many, like, motherfuckers' face start melting and shit. Shit, nigga, hell no. Yo,
I looked it up.
I know
in the state of Georgia, you can carry a knife. You do over the internet is not saving your ass.
There.
So, I looked it up. In the state of Georgia, you can carry a knife. Now, this is what I'm saying. This is for teenagers. Because you grown ass bitches act like you got it together. So, for teenage girls in the state of Georgia, you can carry a knife up to 12 inches. So that means you need to ask your parents, or if you have a job of some type of income, to buy you one over the makeup, buy you one over the new phone case.
Look at her. She flexing on them. Like, bitch, why y'all hoes need makeup? Look, she flexing on them. But no, like I said, we're gonna get everything together. I was saying that I'm hearing that there's some niggas up in there in Ohio. Like, niggas ain't on that. Niggas ain't going. Like, it's some real. No matter how retarded niggas is really niggas is slanging iron up that hole, and niggas is slanging iron and getting on the stand. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some other shit. So I think I'm gonna enjoy myself. Like, I made a post a couple weeks back, and I said, like, there's something about Ohio. You know, that's where Bone Thugs from. If you like start doing fun facts just off of how many people, famous people, came from Ohio, you would have a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cameron I get in Ohio. Ohio was like, you know, you would damn near consider Ohio on some country shit. You know what I'm saying? But shit, them niggas up that hole is doing, I don't know, they doing some shit. I don't know what you call it. Like, if that's the Midwest, or seem like it's the heartland, like right in the middle of the map. I don't know. But I imagine it's right there in the heartland of America. But niggas is getting off up there. Niggas is getting off up that bitch. And I continue to tell niggas, if I don't know you, I don't know you. Whenever you see me, whatever, you know, nigga, it may be, if you are if you're part of a gang, do not attempt to shake my hand in any other way except for the way that, you know, me and, you know, Shay and all that, you know, would do that. Do not, because as I've said, I don't believe in internet gangbangers. I hate that a lot of you niggas get credit because you slipped in and some drug addict showed you some fucking handshakes and told you to put a B in front of everything. Like, the fuck that changes the fact that you a bitch. So do not attempt to do anything gang related. I don't give a fuck what I have on or what I have in my pocket or what I don't have in my pocket. Come up to me and dap me like a man. Do not attempt that, because you're gonna open a door that you probably not prepared to handle. Because you'll put me in a situation where now we have to make calls and all that shit like that. So we're not doing that. I don't want to know, what happened, in 2016. Them niggas up top said that you know what I'm saying? Like, so you might be a dub, you might not be. Shake my hand like a regular person, and we're going to keep moving. That's for everybody, no matter where I'm at. When I come to Florida, when I come up to Georgia, when I go to Ohio, do not attempt to do any other handshake other than right there. You niggas is disgraceful. You have no honor and no integrity. You niggas know motherfucking well you got kicked out the whip, but you steady around, then went to another city. You steady putting up memes. You steady putting up motherfucking all this shit. Niggas is still seeing you wearing colors and shit. You niggas will not be validated by me. I just want to get that out the way. You niggas, I'm talking about, you niggas don't give a motherfucker about shit. Nigga. I was just telling Rose about that shit, man. Don't do nothing with me on no type of none of that unless you ready for what come after that. Disgraceful ass nigga. And you niggas who know a nigga got kicked out the motherfucking whip and you bring them in over there on some shit. This is the reason why this shit is so contaminated and fucked up now, and why the goddamn meaning is so thrown off. Gang enhancements and all that shit. Nigga, when you come up to me, don't do that. Niggas put you in a position and shit like that. And that's a whole nother thing. A nigga will see that you do. I've told y'all this before. A nigga will make you kill him before he have to live and watch you shine. A nigga will notice you about that shit. No, you not to be played with and all that shit. But you shining and a nigga just cannot live another minute seeing you shine. So that's how you catch bitch niggas coming out the window, talking about niggas. Let's say casting over 2 times. Let's say niggas know that he is gonna get back to any issue that comes down the pipe. That nigga and niggas hold theyself at bay. But then as soon as a nigga come up and shit, now niggas want to start playing around with the name. Like niggas would rather you kill them and you go to prison than for them to live and you still be shining. That's the level of hate that niggas have for each other. This is why, as I said, I have to salute a good scam when I see one. Like that Willie Lynch shit, like my nigga, that shit is just, it's insane. It is insane how much niggas hate each other, man. So, like I said, my nigga, obviously we will be traveling in 2022. We're going to have a book signing. It's going to be a whole lot of shit going on. Shout out to the team, Tyrone Johnson, Katrina Gibbs, Kayla, Max, Mello Jones, Grump, Brian Turner, Hodge Mims, JR, Bianca, Yennefer, Yika, what's my man name? Wolves Main. He told me his name. U.S. Networks. Colorado Rick been down. Theo Pacino. Like I said, my nigga, we strong. We strong, my nigga. And like I said, I feel honored to be not just being a leader, but to be in a group. And you know, I can't forget D Rose. But just to be in a group with all of these positive, productive people, I feel so blessed. And like I said, with this new revamp, I'm excited, my nigga. I'm so excited for y'all to see this new Rap Trap intro. It won't be on the Blac Youngsta video that I'm putting out. It should be tomorrow. It should come out. But I'm working on it and shit, and it's gonna be heavy. The Don't Go Viral series, Kayla been on my back heavy as she's supposed to be to get that done. I still don't know if I'm gonna do it on Consaco's Rap School or the Rap Trap. Really want to say the Rap Trap for, you know, what it's gonna be, which is promotion for the Rap Trap book. But we might do Don't Go Viral on Consaco's Rap School, and build that shit up, which is needed anyway. Big Facts in the Trap. That's gonna be heavy. That's gonna be heavy right there. So like I said, and all these shows, the new shows, they're gonna be short. The new Rap Trap situation, that's gonna be like 3 minutes. Episodes are gonna be 3 minutes. Don't Go Viral will be 5 to 10 minutes. The new game show, Big Facts in the Trap, is, I have to feel like you know, subconsciously sometimes you won't know where something come from. Like Jennifer, she must have told me when I told her about Brenda, when I first told her about, you know, her being a not a runaway, but she's a damaged dog. And I think I got her a week ago. JR brought her over, and he wanted me to get her back to health. So that's why I have her running around now. And this is what I do. You know, I rehab dogs. And she told me that she was a Brindle, whatever, something like that, Brindle something. And subconsciously I was calling her bruh something like Brunette, Brunette, whatever the fuck. But then I came down with Brenda, and then later on, actually that was today. No, it wasn't. It was a couple of days ago. She told me that the tiger stripe mean that it's a Brindle. I think that's the name. So what was my point about that? Why did I say that? Oh, I'm talking subconsciously. Subconsciously, you don't know where you got an idea from. I feel like Katrina's Without Google, I feel like that motivated me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have a direct correlation, but just the way the mind works, I have to believe that her doing that made me feel like, okay, start the ball rolling. What can I do? So, and that's the shit that happens when you have a team of people who are working, and when everybody's working and shit, like that's the type of shit that pops out. You'll have a million ideas, which you have to have a million ideas in this entertainment industry. There is, Katrina sent me a video of Beyonce's mom or some shit like that, they're starting a podcast. And it's like people who already have a name for themselves, who already are, you know, who they are. Obviously, you know, we've had this issue, like people who are already established in the entertainment business, they come in, and when they come in, it kind of, you know, it makes the water move around a little bit crazy, because it's like, why? You already have a name, you're already famous. Why not come and help somebody up instead of having Jada Pinkett, Red Table Talk, T.I. Expeditiously, you know, all these other people. And obviously we know that motherfuckers not only will come in and take up space, but motherfuckers will try to take your idea, try to take your symbols, you know, all these things. And it's a shame that when we're dealing coming up, but just as soon as a situation happened to where, in order for them to live up to the shit they talk about, niggas ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, everything always handles itself. So, you know, handle business. I talk a little long, but that happens whenever you. I'm gonna do an interview with Katrina. I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna ask her what is her facial routine, because that, like I said, that is, dog. Motherfucker can say what they want to say, but the outside is gonna show you what's going on. When you dealing with a NAB, like, not only will she be out of shape and shit like that, which is easy for girls to gain weight and all that, but wasn't that shit a different color? Wasn't that shit a different color? I could have swore. But that they body is gonna tell you. They, you know what I'm saying, it just shine and glisten and it's moisturized and everything. That lets you know, dog. I bet she said some NAB shit. You know she did. It's sad looking at these damn girls trying to be sexy.
What are the type of guys you prefer? Scammer, drug dealer, or 9 to 5?
Drug dealer. I want him to move that way. Scammer, 9 to 5, drug dealer.
Wow, that was quick. Oh, you had this planned out.
I told the world I prefer 9 to 5, but I really want a scammer in my heart. No funny shit. Drug dealer, and then a scammer, then fuck the 9 to 5. I want the scammer first, then the drug dealer, then the 9 to 5. Drug dealer.
Drug dealer first?
Yeah. They can take you out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Only take you out on the weekend. 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5. Drug dealer. Scammer, number 1. Scam. But I'm thinking about, like, you know what?
Well, you want to drip you out. You want to buy you. That's what's going on.
Love providing girls though, so probably a scammer. As long as he don't get me messed up in his own works, he can do whatever he needs to do. As long as he give me some bread, then he's good to go. Scammer, drug dealer. I gotta think about money, so drug dealer is first. Scammer, 9 to 5, drug dealer. I'm gonna tell you, take order. Scammer, 9 to 5, drug dealer.
Why can't 9 to 5 be first?
Y'all niggas with them cameras and shit, doing shit like that, y'all nigga lame to me. I'm gonna be for real. Niggas who do shit like that, y'all nigga lame. Cause these be the niggas who walk down on motherfuckers and test they diamonds and shit like that. And once again, I guess a motherfucker could be trying to start their, you know, entertainment career, but I gotta say it, my nigga. It's just different. It's just different. And these motherfuckers lame as fuck. And they, like I said, it's crazy. But some women don't know what it is to be a real man nowadays. Shout out to Phantom City. What did Rival say? Yes, I changed the color. Oh no, that one. Okay, hold on. If fruit on I can't see it. Yeah, nigga, we cut from a different we cut from a different cloth. Like them weird niggas. That's like a college nigga thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you go on campus and talk to the people or whatever. But that shit that's some lame nigga shit because niggas is hiding behind a guy's a lot of these niggas, Zach TV, males, TV in New York, bitch ass niggas in the South, niggas who hide behind that. Oh, I'm just adding the question. I'm a journalist. Like, no, you not a journalist. You niggas is bitches, and you're using that shit to make it seem like I be in the trap. Like all that shit. Like niggas, you walking up to girls with a camera and a microphone because that makes it easy to talk to the hoes. You put a camera in a motherfucker face and they immediately become vulnerable. I can turn my phone sideways and hand the motherfucker a little mic, which we gotta try out that new mic tomorrow too. Let me get them. When I say this bitch is on you step for step, I mean on you step for step. Here go the new mic. And so this is the shit that they use on Love and Hip Hop and shit like that. Like you put this on your pocket and the wire goes in and here go the receiver. So we'll be trying that out tomorrow. I'm excited about that. We got the camera glasses came in finally and the GoPro. We got a lot of work to do. But we know how to do it. But yeah, niggas is lame. Niggas want a reason to run down on somebody, and to the untrained eye, you know what I'm saying, you don't know what's going on. But if you in this shit, then you understand like that camera is niggas' past. That's your past. Like if you did not have that camera, niggas would not be talking to you. But like I said, it's just us as black people, I guess we're so attention starved and whatever the fuck that us seeing the camera, it totally diffuses whatever type of shit that we was on. Like, I don't mean like you can pull out a camera when somebody getting mad at you, like, and the nigga won't. No, I'm saying that if you want to break the ice with some, you know, rough looking niggas, you can just simply, oh yeah, I want to do an interview. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm gonna say it. I'm about to say, I don't know if I said it. All right. It was back in my day, it was something called Sex in the City. Now, when you're young, I told y'all this before, when you're young and you have cable at, you know, grandma's house and stuff like that, I come from that cloth. When we was raised by your mother was your mother and your grandma was like the daddy. Like she was the one that ain't hold no punches. She just hard down. You know what I'm saying? So that was your masculine influence, whatever. But you doing a lot of scratching. You doing a lot of scratching, and you throwing me off. But coming from that right there, we had to wait. If we wanted to watch soft porn, we had to wait until 11 p.m. or some shit, or 1 a.m. You go to the goddamn guide on the TV and you see real sex. What you see a name like passion eruption. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the name. You know that's a goddamn soft porn flick. Even sometimes they'll have like cartoons like Spawn. Spawn was like a cartoon, a real dark, you know what I'm saying, cartoon and shit like that. And they'll have bitches on there that would be, drawn sexy as fuck. But if you wanted to see some porn, you had to stay up and watch that shit. Coming from that era, this bitch is throwing me off. This bitch throwing me off. You better get out, bitch. You doing all this goddamn scratching and blowing me. So you had to actually stay up to watch it. These niggas I can't remember, that motherfucker fucked me up. I can't remember how I was trying to tie it in together. I was saying something. I'm from the old school where you had to wait until the shit came on TV. Soft porn came on TV. What did that have to do with niggas being bitches and just want to have a pass to talk to a nigga? Take them panties off. Take them panties off. Take them panties. I ain't got no panties on. Ain't got no panties on. I ain't got no panties on the dance floor.
We living. Like, what are you gonna do when they run up in the house with the pistol in your face?
Talk about
it. Open up your mouth.
There it is. Oh, that was she rapping? Hold on. Y'all be having me late. Y'all be wondering why in the fuck we don't be getting the shit the show be on so late. Y'all be with that shit, man. Y'all be keeping me up too late, man. We were supposed to be in and out. This was supposed to be a 30-minute show, dog. Y'all motherfuckers want a goddamn I gotta play it now. I gotta play it. We just said it. Nigga, I come from the uncut day, nigga. I don't know what the fuck these niggas talking about. How you spell panties? Panties. Panties. Somebody find it and send it to me so I can have it on my shit. This bitch, the bitch who was singing the song, that bitch sounds so dead. Like these niggas was really trying to. They was really trying to get a deal. They must have been like it wasn't no joke to them. Ooh, we finna.
you order in shops. We got this right thing on lock. I'll show you how it is off the top. Then we slow it down, but I won't stop. Everyone would have better kind of get it on lock. If they got to get it on lock, put it down, we open up shop. People everything they get shot. We always put it down on this block. Think them ones that they get locked. We're about to get it in lock. That's what y'all really do. Now give me my shot on the rock.
I ain't got no place, no. Ain't got no place, no. I ain't got no place, no. On the dance floor. I ain't got no place, no. Ain't got no place, no. I ain't got no place, no. On the dance floor.
All the baddies off. Yeah. All the baddies off.
Hell
All the
yeah.
baddies off. On the dance floor. All the baddies off.
Yeah.
All the baddies off.
Hell yeah.
All the baddies off. On the dance floor.
I ain't got no place, no. Ain't got no place, no. I ain't got.
Man, I swear to God, nigga, I download that beat and get D to make a goddamn remix, dog. Real talk, nigga. The song will be called "No Safety," no safety on, and I have a bitch singing. I have a girl say, "No safety on, ain't got no safety on. I ain't got no safety on this effing in her." I ain't got no safety on. Ain't got no safety on. I ain't got no safety on this goddamn. I ain't got no safety on. Ain't got no safety on. I ain't got no safety on this AR-15. Yeah, yeah, nigga. Yeah. I ain't got no safety on. Ain't got no safety on. I ain't got no safety on this AR-15. Ain't got no safety on. Ain't got no safety on. I ain't got no safety on the AR-15. Yeah. All right, y'all crazy, man. Y'all got me up knowing I gotta be I gotta get out in the yard and finish that damn and that shit gonna be about 150 to get that damn tree out of there. Cause he gonna have to, I don't even know how the fuck he gonna get that big ass machine in that motherfucker. But like I said, if you want a Patreon, you know what we got going on. Your presentation is everything, and I don't want nobody coming down here from anywhere, especially not no celebrity of big homie class, come down this bitch and, you know, see the yard looking kind of suspect and shit like that. So, you know, when this Alabama, this Daphne, we've always had land. We've always had big, wide open spaces to just play and shit like that, but also to clean. Trash pile, a whole bunch of shit. But that shit come with it. It come with it. But we might actually wait until after the first. Like I said, these holidays just it. These motherfuckers come back to back, and then you know these damn kids, they out of school and all this shit here, and honestly, to be honest with you, I really don't want to celebrate no holidays. I really don't, because anything that I can do on Christmas, I can do that shit any day. I was just talking to Max earlier about that shit. Like, he was like, it don't feel like Christmas. Like, shit ain't felt like Christmas since we was kids. Like, anything a nigga want, nigga can get it right then or start working towards it. Nigga don't have, it's not no mystery in it. But, you know, kids like it, but you gotta send it, Tyrone, you gotta send it to my you gotta send that to the IG. I can't see it. Katrina said, she said love. You already know what it is. Katrina is she working. She got a lot of good ideas, and that's what is that's rare. That's rare. A lot of motherfuckers talk. In this business, a lot of motherfuckers talk. But when you find somebody who can not only be motivated but be self-motivated, man, like that's somebody that you hold on to. If and like I said, I'm not no Brenda. I'm not no I know I'm not no this all the way easy to deal with because of the fact that how I move and how I know that I've bet my whole life on this, my whole existence, me not being on the street as a bum, as a, you know what I'm saying, a nigga with a sign on the fucking interstate is this business. And that's why I can work from the time I get up to the time I go to sleep, because I know that this is what I've chosen. I'm going to get paid off for this. I'm not doing if tax corporations, if that requires me to do some physical, you know what I'm saying, to where I gotta use my body as, to make money off of, which I've done that in more ways than one. I told y'all I didn't fuck bitches for, pills and shit like that. And I've worked with them damn Mexicans with that damn concrete before. All they want is your body. That's all they want. You go out there, bitch, and work for whatever you work for, whatever your pay is, and you have to take that and do something smart with it, so that you're not 80 years old and you can't even pick up a can of beer, let alone a damn wheelbarrow full of concrete. You got to make sure that you all right. So it ain't no time to play. There's no time to play. And with us being this age, nobody has to be around anybody. This is why I tell you, let them dead niggas die and get serious. Get serious. Just talking about some shit ain't gonna do nothing. My nigga, you have to get serious about your future. That means every day you need to be finding something that you're doing wrong that you can improve on. And that's what I'm saying. I move like this and I'm this focused because I have bet my future. I've bet my life on me. I've bet my life on being able to do what needs to be done for my brand, my company, to get paid what we deserve. At this point right now, the YouTube class is $5,000 to become a client of tax corporations. That's $5,000. So if we do the whole shit, it's 10 racks for the whole thing. Where I promote you and we decide on what you want. If you want it independent, you want to do it yourself, then we get you some distribution and shit like that. But if you actually want to sign to a label, then we go about that shit differently entirely. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you at in the United States, I might need you to come down here somewhere. I'm rubbing my legs, my shit cold. But yeah, so like I said, Katrina's turn. It's only a matter of time before she take off, and Y'all remember that picture? Y'all remember that picture of JT? Where she looked like a gremlin? Let me see. Oh shit, man! Shout out to that nigga Oates Williams. Oates Williams came through and said last week, "Okay, keep applying pressure, my nigga. You already know what it is, my nigga. You know how we ride. That's that boy Oates. Y'all remember Oates? He came on Katrina show when we were talking about that. What you call it? Shout out to that boy Omar Williams. Omar Williams said paying tithes. You fucking right. Shout out Omar. Shout out Katrina, and he said paying tithes. Yes, Lord. That's what we got to do. Hold on, let me see here. Let me see. What's her name? JT. They already know. Yeah, that shit crazy. Woo. 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 God damn. That damn. Yeah, Asian dog, she ain't as bad off as these motherfuckers, but her body make her look like a dude. Her body square than a motherfucker. These bitches, they'll try anything to make themselves look like something. We gotta get out of here, man. We gotta get out of here. Let me see. Okay, this the one right here. Come on, man. All right, here we go. So my point here was, you see how shout out to that nigga Oates. I don't see how the fuck he not no moderator yet. Oh yeah, my nigga. Like I said, we if you on the Patreon, and you know, like I said, we got some good news, and we just gonna keep on pushing, man. We're gonna keep on pushing. Like I said, I'm extremely excited for y'all to see this new rap trap. Man, that shit is crazy. Get to the Patreon, get caught up so you can see what's going on. But this shit is crazy. But yeah, so what I'm saying is, shout out to that nigga at Viral Vision. I don't know how them bitches getting on the screen like that. But I was saying that you look at this right here, and
this is what it's all gonna be. We can't lie on.
Yo, I've been.
Hello. Bitch up here laid up with her baby daddy.
That's crazy. I just had
Fox 5 exclusive.
It must be in the other one. I should. Damn. But yeah, so you see what they look like. So imagine somebody like Katrina. Like, you know, when people obviously when they really hit the big time, like they start looking a million. You know what I'm saying? They go up. Like her regiment right now, the regiment she has now is crazy. They're gonna have her on all kind of movies and all kind of shit.
Dope. Without dope, that bitch is.
Oh yeah.
She a depressed motherfucker.
She calling her daughter like, man, call one of them motherfuckers telling the price for weed.
Real talk.
Like them bitches really will sick their daughter on niggas. Like that's the one you need to be fucking. That motherfucker
Real
got that
talk.
goddamn. See, y'all bitches don't know.
Dope. Without dope, that bitch is.
Oh yeah.
She a depressed motherfucker.
She calling her daughter like, man, call one of them motherfuckers telling the price for weed.
Real talk.
Like them bitches really will sick their daughter on niggas. Like that's the one you need to be fucking. That motherfucker got that goddamn. See, y'all bitches don't know.
If you've not seen the full version of that video there, when I say that nigga Ken Deo went stupid, man, like I said, the whole team, like we go up, man. We go the fuck up. Tyrone, you gotta see it. I couldn't see your message. You gotta all that damn intro. I'm trying to find a damn Adina Howard song. Man, I just posted one of these videos on the Patreon, telling these young niggas this what music sound like. I don't know if I can play that. Let me get off this motherfucker, man, before I be in this bitch 3 more hours. Like I said, man, love to everybody who support. Shout out to that nigga Terry G coming through the real way. I don't know who that is. Terry G said, hell yeah. I think he was talking about how they gonna have Katrina looking like killing and that's what I'm saying. That's the whole shit. Like motherfuckers act confused. You know what I'm saying? With like why a nigga would fuck with Katrina so hard. It's like, dog, if you know the industry, one thing is that if you have an image, like they'll let, damn, that shit short as hell.
And today's daily affirmation is, be okay with taking that. Welcome to this beautiful Wednesday morning. I hope it's a beautiful Wednesday morning wherever you are. And today's daily affirmation is, be okay with taking that solo ride, because sometimes the destination has the team that's going to help you build. Thank you and have a blessed day.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to holler at them about cutting that in and off. Yeah, like I said, it's one thing to have ideas. You know, like in boxing or UFC, basketball, it's levels to all of that shit. It's one thing for folks around the hood to think that you nigga smart, you hood smart. But I think you didn't seen a white boy do the goddamn the scam on the adult web and got some numbers and shit like that, and you didn't hit for $200, and because niggas is dead broke, nigga, like, you know, that's something. But it's levels to shit, and to have ideas, that is one thing. Niggas sitting around passing the blunt and you having these ideas. But to actually put, first thing is have the idea, put money into that idea, and then put time, energy, and attention into this thing, and then continue to do so without major push, meaning that you're doing it, but it ain't a million people coming right over there. For you to continue to think of shit and act like a person who does not do this, just like a person who doesn't do UFC, you don't understand the significance of a half a second. That's a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? A half a second. So it's hard to explain, but it's like if you knew what the average is, like, so I'm not gonna say global, I'm nationwide. This is a national show that we have right here. Most time niggas don't know what the hell. They don't understand nothing on shit. Niggas just get high, and enough people told them that, well, you need to do something with that shit. So when nigga holler at me, it's usually his first time actually hollering at somebody who actually knows shit. I tell niggas all the time, like, the niggas who know what I know is already in buildings. There is no nigga outside that can, you know what I'm saying? And then them niggas inside them buildings will not come outside and challenge me when it comes to this, you know, promoting the marketing shit. But I say all that to say, I've been dealing with artists since I was 17 years old. Promoting them since 25. You know the numbers. 90% of the time, motherfuckers do not want to work. They do not want to do any type of work. As soon as work is involved, niggas shut down, period, point blank. And I've seen this on every front, whether it be a podcast, whether it be a Q&A, whether it be a board game or whatever it is. Niggas say, fuck that shit, nigga, I'm out. We had a lot of that. When the YouTube class was $1,000, we had a lot of niggas pay the money. I tell them, all right, so your first video is going to be this right here. Do this. And then when you get done, we come back. I never hear from the niggas again. And that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, I break it down to niggas. I give niggas, and then nigga might come back angrily, but angry at himself, because he can't be mad at me, and try to find out. Niggas wanted to know what that second course was about. They wanted to know about the tags and shit like that. So I gave it to them, but I said, like, without the other two courses, that shit is not guaranteed. It's probably not going to work at all. And it didn't. But niggas don't want to work. Period, point blank. They don't want to work. Niggas feel like everybody's going to watch it because I'm the one doing it. And niggas find out soon enough that all them people in the hood that told, why you need to put that shit out? Them same people have seen that shit on social media. And as soon as it's understood that you're not joking, you're taking this music shit serious, that will be the very fucking moment that you have to tell niggas and ask niggas to support you. Like, man, why ain't you sharing this shit no more? Oh shit, bro, I didn't even see that shit. But when it still seemed like a fucking joke and a dream in the beginning, they, oh, you know that my nigga, all that. But as soon as a nigga start putting in that work that ain't cool, the work that you got to do behind the scenes to really make shit happen the right way, you a rapper now. You was a nigga in the street. Now you a rapper. And niggas just ain't got that for you. So, like I said, y'all got me up. It's 11 o'clock. I don't know how the fuck I did this. Shout out to that nigga Jupiter came back around, said love. Shout out to that nigga Terry G. Shout out to Katrina Gibbs. I'm gonna say the biggest and most clear skin, the #1 female host and #1 podcast in Ohio. Also, the clearest skin in the whole state of Ohio. So shout out to her. Shout out to everybody who came through. Shout out to that nigga Tyrone Johnson. Big homie is working this Meg Thee Stallion case. God damn, what damn elbow. He's working the Meg Thee Stallion case. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Gotta holler at Grump, gotta holler at Mello. We got a lot of work to do, man. Love, love, love. Get to the Patreon so you can see the full video. We working, my nigga.
Dope. Without dope, that bitch is
oh yeah,
she a depressed motherfucker.
She calling her daughter like, man, call one of them motherfuckers, tell her to bring some weed.
Real talk.
Like them bitches really will sick their daughter on niggas. Like that's the one you need to be fucking. That motherfucker got that goddamn.
See, y'all bitches don't know.